want to conform. We want to adapt. We want to be normal. We want to belong. And so we grow up doing our best to fit in and adapt. And, of course, some of us can't do that. A lot of the people that are wanderers, a lot of the people that the raw material speaks to, never were able to adapt a moment in their whole lives. And so they were always on the outside looking in and never felt at all comfortable with the crowd. But there was that wish that it could be easy, that we could fit in. And you see, all of this is talking about the surface of life. We're taught to skate across the pond, or say even the ocean of life, like a water bug, never breaking the surface, just floating on the meniscus, floating on the buzz, and on what's in and how to adapt and how to belong. So when you attempt to see the world as a hall of mirrors and to get the world to speak to you in a way that indicates that you're a responsible human being that is attentive to the present moment and that is really attempting to work life like the game it is, to go not just a little below the surface but deeply below the surface so that you can move into finding out who you really are. You're going against all the intuitions that you've been taught since childhood. And a lot of people get stuck right there. It's just like, I can't do this. I don't see it. Most of all, once we have decided that we are going to adapt, we play a role. We wear a mask. We're the good person. We always do the right thing. We've got rules. We can show them to you. It's the Ten Commandments. It's the rules of society. It's the rules in the Constitution. It's the rule of the law. It's rules, rules, rules. And, you just list one thing after another, and that's who you are. You're the good person. Well, we're all things. The law of one says we are all things, all feelings, all emotions. We are everything that there is, because there is only one thing, and that is the Creator. We're all part of the Creator. And that's true. You see, we have a brain with our head. We have a brain with our heart. The brain in our head is called the brain. The brain in our heart tends to be called things like intuition or mysticism or something like that. But actually, I like to call it the biocomputer, brain, and consciousness. Now, each of our biocomputers is different. Consciousness is one. So basically, we're trying to make the difference between the head and the heart, which is maybe 12 to 14 inches if you measure it down our faces and across our necks. Well, it's the longest distance in our lives. When we get into the consciousness of the heart, we realize that we are all one and that we are all Creator. We are very young co-creators. We don't really know how to go on yet. But that's who we are. That's our identity.